In this video, we're going to learn how to adjust the RPS Super Pro rotor. It's a really great head with a couple of unique adjustment features. I think you're going to like it. It makes it really one of the easier heads on the market to adjust. So let's go through that. We're going to talk about two factors of adjustment. One is the arc, which is the side-to-side movement of the head, the left and right limits. And also we're going to be talking about the radius, which is how far the stream shoots away from the head. And we've got two different options to adjust that. But let's talk about the top of the head first. At the 12 o'clock position here, we have a little raised nub with an arrow on it. And that's how we're going to access our breakup screw or our nozzle retention screw. We insert it right there. Right here in the middle, this is where we see our arc. This is our easy set arc adjustment here. And it's really easy to see because it has numbers printed on it, and you can see the arrow pointing to the actual arc here. And this goes from 40 to 360 degrees. And we'll see that in a minute to adjust our arc. And then down here at the 6 o'clock position, that's how we're going to pull the head up. We're going to use the top part of our K-Rain tool, insert it down in there, turn it 90 degrees, and then pull the head up. We'll see that in just a second. And then here at the 9 o'clock position, or maybe it's the 8 o'clock position more or less, this is our flow control where we're going to access our intelligent flow mechanism here. And what that's for is to adjust the flow that's going out of the head. We can shorten up our radius with this by reducing the flow. So let's see this in action, and let's go ahead and adjust our arc first. Now on this, the left limit is set, so we're going to have one adjustment here on the left limit. And if you turn the top of this turret here, you can see what the limits are and on its arc. I don't trust any rotor to show me precisely where it's going to stop in the pattern, so generally what I'll do is turn it 75% of the way, then let the gears engage, carry it over, and then we can see precisely where it's going to stop and make our adjustment. On this rotor, there is a ratchet mechanism in the shaft here, much like a spray head. Now, while it's running, it's a little more difficult to engage, and if the ground is loose or it's loose on its riser or its connection here, you may actually turn the entire body of the head, and that's okay. That's how we're going to adjust our left limit. So when we see here it's not exactly where we want to bring it to the right a little bit, we can grab this and you can hear the ratchet. It's a little stiffer while it's under pressure and running, but it's a really good adjustment to set our left limit there. Or if you want to turn it back, sometimes the ratchet on the left side is a little harder to do, and you may be actually turning the entire head in the ground. Like normally they're going to be mounted and buried up to here under normal circumstances. So if we want to adjust our right limit, we want to take it back to the right, it's not going as far as we want, we can take the flathead part, the flathead screwdriver part of our K-Rain tool and insert it. There's a slot here in the top, and if we turn it clockwise, we're going to add more to our right limit. And you can even see the arrow moving here, and as you can see, it's taking our right limit over that way. And if we want to bring it back, then we turn it counterclockwise, and it takes away from that right limit. Now, if we want to shorten it up, we have two different options. We can use our breakup screw to go down and impede the flow of water. Watch this. When I put this down in here, it flattens it out by using the breakup screw to impede the flow of water here. And as we run it down in there, it does that, and it shortens the radius up, but it flattens the pattern out. Okay, let me open this back up. And now we're going to use our flow control right here. If we insert this here and turn it counterclockwise, it's going to start reducing our flow, and we can actually shut this all the way off. Or let's open it all the way back up here to full throw. Now let's change the nozzle on this rotor here. I've got us a nozzle tree. We've got our K-Rain tool and a pair of needle nose pliers. We're going to insert the top of our K-Rain tool down here in the top of the head until it drops down, and then you just turn it 90 degrees until you can feel it pull up. Now let's take a look here at our nozzle. So we have a screw that's holding the nozzle in. So what we want to do is retract that screw until it no longer is holding the nozzle in. Then we can take a pair of needle nose pliers and reach in here. It's got a little fin on the side there, and we can pull it straight out. We can make a new selection from our nozzle tree. It has the gallons per minute printed right on the face of the nozzle, and we have 4 low angle selections down here at the bottom. So we're going to find us a new nozzle here, and we are putting the 8 gallon per minute nozzle back in here. And as you can see, the orientation on it, you should be, the fin should be to the right, and there's a little notch here that the screw sets in, and that should be at the top. So when you put this in, it's kind of a downward angle. You can push it down with your finger or with the needle nose pliers. But then we take our flathead screwdriver part of this, and we're going to run our nozzle retention screw or breakup screw back down in there to where it's going to hold the nozzle in, not so much that it impedes yet, and then we'll go back and do our fine-tune adjustment on the head.